What is happening, people? We're back again today for an unprecedented match. Southgate School, we're at home against North West Wolves. Last time when we took these guys on, I believe it was our second league game of the season. We were up 2-0 in the 80th minute and lost the game 3-2. A massive game, and if you look at the table, you can see why. We're second, they're third. We've got like, what, 4 games left of our season, including this one. A lot of opportunities to get some wins early on here in these 4 games and secure the title. But in order to do that, we need this lineup, and let's have a look at the lineup for today. As always, the reliable keeper Ivan in goal. The back line is going to be Kyle, Kieran, Romeo and Noah. Ahead of them in the middle of the park is going to be Wayne and Danny, and the front four leading the line, hopefully getting some goals for us, will be Kaz, Costa, and Pedro. But let's look at the Rotties on the bench. We've got Alexi, Dalian, Pedro, and Ruben and Leicester. Good squad. Let's have a look what the Gaffer's got to say.
When we went on the road, those first couple of weeks when we were on the road, playing teams in their home ground, this was going to happen. They were going to have to come to our house and face the villains in our house. Today is that day. This team here got smoked for 80 minutes last time. We lapsed in concentration for 10, they won the game. And that is the fine margins of football. Today, you need to start with purpose, with energy, with focus, with communication, and with drive. All right? I don't want to see any lackluster performances, people half asleep, people with excuses. Boys, there are no excuses for these games. Just do or die. Go out there and get the 3 points, and we have a path to the title. And we're going to have to go and do that together. Right? When I say it's us versus us in a positive way, it's also us versus us in a negative way. When I see Mandem go against each other on the pitch, it gives fuel for the opponent. I don't want to see any of that today. I need to see us be a band of brothers, lift each other up, dig deep in these trenches. We're used to this. We're used to the fire. This is where we were born and raised, man. So let's go out there and show it, all right? One thing I want to talk about, yeah? When we're building up from the back, if it gets hot, that's mission abort. We know what the fuck, we know what that means, yeah?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't want to see any dilly-dabbering at the back. When it gets hot, mission abort. Let's get up the pitch. Listen, let's get up the pitch. Let's play our football in their half. Let's press them and show us what we're about. I don't want to think about the opponent and what they're good at. I know what they're going to do, all right? If we score a couple of goals here in the first half, they're going to go into mode 2, which is lump the ball up top second half, right? Lump the ball up top second half, win that first ball in the air, and then get the scraps. That's what they're going to revert to. So I want you to go out in this first half, kill this team, take their souls away, and make sure that you know that they are playing Maida Villa in their house, bro. Have some pride in your work, boys. All right?
Can you one more time say what mission abort means for the man?
Mission abort means no dilly-dabbering, get rid if you're under pressure.
Really.
Mission abort is no recycle if it's there. But if we don't need to recycle, let's get up the pitch. Right? Lads, one more thing, yeah? One more thing. We don't get any reruns. We don't get any reruns. It's today or nothing. Yeah? Think about that when you're running after the ball. Think about that when you're pressing together. Think about that when you're going up for your tackles, your challenges, your headers. Think about, there's no rerun. It's today. Let's go and win a football game, boys.
Come on, boys.
Show how much we want it. Rotties only. Rotties only. Everybody in.
Yeah, boys.
Everyone. Hey, come on, let's go.
Rotties in.
Hey, Pedro.
One sec. I know that skips as well. I don't even have to look there. Let's go. Pull in my ear.
Villa on me. Villa on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. A big game. I've been looking forward to this game all season long. We started our season with wins back to back, 1 in the league, 1 in the cup, and we were about to go 3 games for free, start a little unbeaten run. But it was this team, Northwest Wolves. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. I'm pretty sure it was our most viewed game on YouTube. The referee was quite entertaining in that game. It was a massive game at the start of the season. It showed us that we are not immortal. We can lose in the games. And yeah, it was a heartbreaking loss, up 2-0, 80th minute. And those last 10 minutes, I don't ever want to, rewatch ever again. Losing 3-2 in that game was horrific. But we have the chance to redeem ourselves here at the tight end of the season, where wins are absolutely crucial. We've been given the opportunity at our home ground to play this team. I said earlier on in the season, a lot of the games we are playing in the league are away from home. So if we can at least get some decent results, we'll bring it back home in these last few games. Have the advantage of, the the home stadium, and that is what we have here. A big win is needed. The boys need to play with heart, they need to play with their brain, and they need to play together as a team. And I'm confident they can get a win, even though this Northwest Wolves team has shown themselves to be some great opponents. But some great football here. Tay is found out wide from Pedro, tries to put a good ball in, but it is crossed out of the box, and it falls to Pedro in the box. Tries to slip in Wayne or Danny. Gonna fall to Tay again with another ball. Northwest Wolves under a little bit of pressure here early on, but they've done pretty well to defend. Maybe, no, I was gonna say they could have, maybe transitioned into attack there. Costa, being the veteran he is, being our captain, brought him down to stop any of that. A throw-in. We've scored a few goals from throw-ins this season, but look at this early on. A great ball played over the top, a little bit too much on it. And one thing, we have to give him credit for, even early on in the season, struggled a little bit with the concept of some of the goalkeeping nuances, should I say, but he's taken a lot of the criticism from the boys in, and his improvement they've shown. He's been a great goalkeeper for us. He's got that mentality, but he's been coming out of goal a lot earlier, collecting those balls, dominating his area, being a lot more vocal. And as you can see, the Noah is down. He did have a few injury scares in a few games prior to this, but he's made out of, I don't know, titanium. This guy always comes back stronger. But he has gone down. Appreciate the Northwest Wolves boys kicking the ball out, allowing the ref to tend to his needs. But look at this. That just shows you how big of a game this is, that everyone's always a little bit nervous. You can see Noah there dashing onto the screen, so he's a-okay. Yeah, man, honestly, this game nerve-wracking, because a win or a loss here can pretty much decide whether we win or lose the title, because it's that close up the top. And there's only a few games left, and all these teams are just as good as each other. So any mistakes here, and it can be fatal. Wayne trying his best there to hold it out, but the ref decided to give it a free kick. And this Northwest, and we've conceded a lot of goals from set pieces as well. I don't know if I've said it. I've said it like 1,000 times, and yeah. What can you do? What against that? There's nothing you can do really. And yeah, look, this guy's dropping a Sue. He dropped a Sue in front of us on the bench. Are you taking the mick? Do you see why I want to beat these lot this bad? The ultimate disrespect. Look at this again. Listen, I think this may be the first replay I've given to an opposing team in this whole season. So if that doesn't show how good of a goal that was, then nothing more. It was a great free kick, you have to say, but listen, I'm not a really big fan of these Northwest Wolves guys, and I do not want to lose this game. A great goal. Let's see how the boys can bounce back. A loss here is unacceptable. We need to win, especially after losing that game to Century a few games ago, which was a massive loss. We need to win this game. But look at this, the boys are fighting together in the midfield like a pack of wolves. Funny enough, playing against Northwest Wolves. But yeah, Tay's out here in this wing. Some great footwork. He's going to find Danny in the middle. Danny's going to pop a shot. A little bit wayward. A little bit more to the right, Danny. That could have gone in, but no problem. 13 minutes on the clock. A lot of football to be played in this first half. A lot of football. The boys have come back from deficits before in the game, so I'm not too worried. Kieran spread it out, and that's past the Kaz, who's going to find Pedro. And a really rash tackle coming in from the Northwest Wolves player. I believe that might be their captain. Yeah, it is their captain as well. You can see the boys running over. Look at this, Kieran. Kieran loves it, man. Kieran's always in there. Yeah, that's Pedro. That's one of the veterans of the club. And I think we remember this number 7 from the Northwest Wolves game as well earlier on in the season. But yeah, that's a dangerous tackle. Pedro is a very important player to our team, and that was a dangerous tackle. So I'm not even shocked that the boys have gone in like that. And yeah, a fight is almost broken out already. 1-0. It's 14 minutes in. If you haven't already, get your snacks, people. Get your popcorn. Take a seat, because this is going to be an immense game with lots of entertainment. And as you can see there, Pedro has come off injured, but on for him has been the main man for Maida Villa this season. It's been Leicester. Hopefully he can help us change this story around, because so far this is not looking good. And again, a little counter here, 4 versus 2. Tate's come back to track back to help defending, and Noah's cleaned that up there. Danny spread it out wide to Tay. And look at you can see already what game this is going to be. You can see already what this game is going to be. It's a big game. Tension is high, and yeah, people are just going in left, right, and centre, rash tackles. Hedger's been injured. I'm not surprised if a few people are going to be injured today. People going in some crazy tackles when Noah's come off. Dalen, who's been, to be fair, he's been a great player for the Villa when we needed him. He's going to come on for Noah. As he just, look, everyone's getting injured. I don't even know what to do no more. I don't even know what to say. Everyone's just getting taken out. Hopefully this can get sorted out, because, listen, I just want a nice, calm game of football. And yeah. Anyway, Dalen's been a really good player for the Villa. And Noah, to be fair, he got a little bit of an injury scare early on, so I'm not surprised the Gaffer's taken him off. 23 minutes in, we are at the halfway mark of this first half. We are still losing 1-0, but hopefully this man Leicester can change it, but that wasn't the greatest touch either. Rowan, Tay's gonna clear it. The first 10 minutes of the game we were playing, good football, moving the ball around, probably dominating the game at that point. But ever since, these tackles and stuff, it seems like, this Northwest Wolves team has done a really good job of getting in the heads of the boys, putting in some tackles, kind of putting them off the game. So the boys need to just go back to the basics, move the ball around like they're doing now. Remember, they're the better team. Foster's lost the ball, they're dispossessed in the midfield, but look at that. Captain leading by example, he's come back to win the ball. And a great shot, but look at that, an even better save from Ivan. I was talking about his praises early on. He's been, he's been super important from what I can remember, that penalty shootout where he saved, I believe it was 2 penalties. Since that point, my belief in Ivan has just, gone up exponentially, and he's a big part of the team. Kieran, very good technically on the ball, I've mentioned many times before, tries to find the ball through to Leicester. Listen, if we can just find Leicester in a good position, a goal is coming, I'm telling you. He's not our top scorer this season for no reason. He's been an absolute goal magnet. But the boys have also got to make sure they don't concede. And Ivan, like I said, safe and sound. That's his box, that's his area. He's going to come and collect the ball there. You can see him as well. He's shouting, he's urging the boys. Even though it's only 37 minutes in, time ticks very quickly. And the boys don't want to be in a position where the game is near the dying embers and they're still searching for goals. They want to be leading. And you know what? Preferably if you can get in goal before the half, it would be helpful as well. Rowan taken quickly, he's going to find his way to Leicester, that main man I've been speaking about so much, but has been cleared out for a goal kick. Okay, Kieran is going to get it brought off. Alexis is going to come on. Kieran's probably been one of the main ones in this half that has, been involved with all the little fights, all the little bickering. So that's obviously just a strategic change. As Alexi straight away from the sub almost scores a goal. Forces a great save out the Northwest Wolves keeper. Yeah, strategic substitution. Kieran is a very, very important player to our team. But there is times where, he can get, let's say persuaded a little bit by the other team. He loves the fight, and it's important to have a player like him in the team. But I think it's a great option to have him there. And Leicester so close to scoring a goal. Great block. This Northwest Wolves team, you have to give it to them. They are defending incredibly well. But in 44th minute, this may be the last chance for the Villa to get a goal here in this first half. Before, the next half ends. Or starts, shall I say. We'd have thought that would have been a foul on Kyle. He got pushed in the back, but hey ho, the ref didn't see it as that. Ball lofted up to Leicester. And again, some more great defending from this Northwest Wolves side. Gonna fall to that. Number 9 for Northwest Wolves. Kaz is now on the ball. Finds a pass into Wayne. Wayne's going to find Alexi out wide. And we know what Alexi likes to do. He likes to grab the ball, dribble, drive. Yeah, some great defending from this Northwest Wolves team. He grabbed the goal early on from that free kick. We had to show some heart. Let's have a look what the boys have got to say going into the second half.
They're getting right into your heads. Yeah? They're making comments, they're going down on injuries, they're trying to injure us. They're fucking up for it. You need to respond. Our goal's coming. You can feel it now, yeah? They can feel it. Our goal's coming, but we don't need to fucking panic.
We just need composure, boys. Mental composure. That's it, man.
And fight.
Mental
Fight.
composure.
Oh lads, you need to step up the fucking levels here, yeah? Because right now, they want it more. What they're doing is they're playing a three at the back, yeah? So we're not able to effectively press from the front. But then we're also getting drowned out in midfield by bare man. So when Ivan's got the ball and we don't pass out from the back because they've got 2 strikers on us, it's going into no man's land. Yeah, we're not giving away the chance to go and win the header, and then we're not ready to go for the flick on. You've got to fucking anticipate. Yeah, anticipate. If someone goes up, where's the ball going to land? Where do I need to be if this ball does go over? Because his keeper made a little mistake. We weren't there to capitalise. We weren't sharp enough to capitalise. It's a top of the table clash, boys, and they are right up for this. So you need to fucking respond with that.
We can win this game so
They're trying to make it scrappy. They're trying to make it foully. They're trying to like get players carded. That's all they want, is to have a distracted fucking football match. You've got 45 minutes, boys, to go and get that win. Go and secure the 3 points.
Let's make it count, boys.
We've been here before, boys.
Yeah, come on,
We've
boys.
fucking
We
been
still
here
got this.
before.
We still got
We
this.
know what this feels like. We know when they're counting us out. They're laughing at us, doing Sue celebrations on the fucking sideline, showing you lot like, I'm the best here. Bruv, we respond to that. And you could do it on the pitch now, 45 minutes, that's it. Communication, organisation, we're getting done on the counter as well, again. No getting done on the counter. They put in 2 strikers up, they don't give a flying and they've got big guys there winning those headers, yeah? When we start playing through the lines, the game opens up. The game opens up, the right decision making at the right time. We're going to get our goal back. Then the momentum swings, and then we can go and get back into this football game. Boys, if you don't believe now, you never will. Get in here.
Come on, boys! Look alive! Everyone look like we're defeated, bro. Everyone look alive, bro.
We've got another half, boys.
45 minutes.
Hey, it's gonna need heart. It's gonna need heart.
Go
Let's
make
go.
history, boys. Go make history, boys, all right?
Villa on me, Villa on 3. 1, 2, 3. Villa!
All right, we're here. The second half. I'm not going to lie. That may have been my favourite team talk that I think the Gaffer Pedro has ever given. You know, the boys really got behind him. They really seemed inspired, you know, hungry for this win. They know how important this is, you know, for the pride factor. The fact that these guys beat us in that embarrassing loss at the start of the season. The fact that these guys are right behind us in the table, and a win here, you know, could mean we win the title pretty much. Or a loss here could mean we lose the title. This match means everything. It has everything on the line for both teams. So the boys have to be fired up. They have to want it more than the other team. And just really play our football. But then great football, great pass and moving little here from Kaz. He's going to find Danny. He's going to pop a shot from out wide. And forces a great save again. This is what we need early on in the second half. Just forcing pressure on that Northwest Wolves goal. And a great delivery in from Kaz. Going to miss Leston, is also going to miss Wayne. He's going to fall back to Ivan. And he's going to collect off. Roll out to Kyle. Kyle is going to find Leicester, who's nice little flick. But again, some more great defending from this Northwest Wolves team. But look at that. Kyle's on him and he stays on him. Kyle, I've said it so many times. What a play he has been for the Villa. So underrated as well. Tay's going to come off and Kieran, he's going to come back on now. I feel like Kieran, he's had time to, you know, digest what's gone on in that first half. And he's ready. He's ready to take on his team and help Maida Villa hopefully win this game. Here he is now. Kieran is on the ball. He does get dispossessed, however, but he's able to win it back. And out wide is Kaz. Romeo is going to find him. Can the boys get a goal from this attack here? Some great pass and move. Kaz, unfortunately, just not enough on the pass. A little bit of miscommunication between Kyle and Ivan. And is that a penalty? The referee doesn't think so. All I'm saying is if that was a pen and they score, we're down 2-0, 55th minute. It is looking peak. So thank God the ref didn't think that was a pen. I'm not too sure. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Was that a penalty? Another player in this match has gone down injured. That might be like the 5th player right now. I'm pretty sure the chap was alright. But anyway, both teams have got a few lads on the bench regardless. Again, Wayne, Boston in the midfield. He's an absolute bully in the middle. No one wants to deal with him. Another player has gone down. Crazy. And Kaz pops a shot off. We've definitely been the better team so far. Holding most of the ball, attacking the goal more often. But unless that ball goes past the keeper and lets a bulge in the net, all of this means nothing. But Romeo, great defending again. Falls to Alexi, who's going to pass it back to Romeo. Romeo's going to clear it out into the midfield. Wayne wins the header. Gonna lay it off to Kaz, and Kaz is just gonna bring this ball up on his left-hand side. Some great footwork there to beat 2-man. Passes it to Leicester out on the wide. He's gonna put it into the box. He's gonna fall to Kieran. What a save from the keeper. I told you, Kieran is definitely gonna make an impact in the second half. Great attacking play there, but the boys unfortunately not able to get a goal. 66th minute. It's still 1-0 to Northwest Wolves. Leicester on the ball again. He's so great with his feet. Costa's on the ball. He's going to let a shot off. The boys are getting some great shots off, but they're all straight at the keeper. But it's good. As you know, you have to shoot if you want to score. And yeah, we've been dominating this half so far. And that's what you want to see. Good kick taken from the Northwest Wolves keeper. Cal's going to do the safe thing. He's going to pick it out. It's going to fall to Leicester. Look at that. The pressure. You can feel it. The Northwest Wolves side is feeling this pressure that we're exerting right now. Costa's going to come off for a bit. Hedram, who's he's missed a few games early on in the season, he's come back to the squad. And Leicester, oh my God, what a goal! I said it. I told you. Look at Kaz getting in this face. I told you guys. This guy is going to make an impact. He's our top scorer for a reason. Pedro came off injured, and it's not something you want to see. But something that you also don't want to see is this man, Leicester, coming onto the pitch. What a goal. And look at that. The boys are ecstatic. Kieran's giving them a bit of their own medicine back. And you can see it now. Wayne's getting the boys riled up. The boys are ready for a war. If they want a war, we'll give them a war. 68th minute is 1-1. And the boys are ready to hunt. It's Wolves versus Rottweilers. And already we're back on it again. So more defending coming out of Northwest Wolves. I'm fired up right now. Danny's on the ball here as well. Just the fight. You can feel it now. The boys are really ready for this. Good balls put through. But Alexi, he's not going to let nothing happen. And headed safely to Ivan. But this is what I'm talking about now. The boys need to continue this work rate. They've been leading so far in this first half. We can't let the fact that we've scored a goal now make us become complacent. Big throw from that number 8 of the Northwest Wolves side, headed out by Danny. I told you Kieran's been doing some Muay Thai lessons. He's gone for another little karate kick, but look at this, Leicester. That number 7 who injured Pedro is getting absolutely demolished with the skills, left, right and centre. And he's made them two collide and do some sort of helicopter spin. Leicester is on a tear. He found Danny out on the right, he's popped a shot off but just gone wide. We need to have a look at this again. Leicester is, what an animal this guy is. Doing step overs, turns, flicks, he does it all. And that looks horrible. Leicester is an absolute menace. An absolute menace. And look at this. This number 7 needs to be stopped, man. He's meant to be their captain. He's meant to be their captain. He's literally starting fights left, right and centre. See the players down injured. You're meant to be their captain and you're doing that. Look at that. Kieran's. Bruv, Kieran is... This guy's a different level, man. He's tried to distract the referee. Tell him that he needs water. Then he's gone to knee the captain of the other team in the knee. But the ref's obviously seen it. And I think that means he's going to get sent off. I mean, I would suppose that means he's going to get sent off. He's been doing it the whole game. But yeah, man, this number 7, he's just a waste man, really, isn't he? Like, if he wasn't the captain, he was a bit younger, fair enough. But look, more of this again between Kieran and this number 7. And Ivan and I think one of the coaches from the Northwest Wolves team is trying to take him away. Now, everyone just wants a good game. Obviously, both these teams are, riled up. There's a bit of tension between the two teams. But there we go. The captain of the Northwest Wolves side is sent off, rightly so. And I think what I feared is going to happen. Pedram is walking towards the referee. I think he means the number 17 in yellow. And he has sent him off as well. It's fair. A red card for them, a red card for us. Is now our 10 men versus their 10 men. 74 minutes have been played. 26 minutes left. Not even. 16 minutes, sorry. Left of normal time plus stoppage time. And both teams here need a win. Second place and third place. And it's going to be a massive, massive help to both teams if they want to win the title. What a story we have laid out here. Anyway, 75th minute. Some great football from the boys. Alexi finds Pedram. Pedram finds Wayne in the middle. And Wayne is going to spread it out wide to Danny. He's going to find the looping ball. It misses Leicester. It falls to Kaz. And Kaz with a great flick over the player. Loses his balance a little bit. Pedram heads it down to Leicester. And Leicester tries to pop a shot off. But again, this Northwest Wolves team is defending with their lives. He's going to find Kyle, who's been a great deliverer of the ball, into Leicester. Leicester's been pushing the back. And the referee has given a penalty. This is exactly what we need. 76 minutes. There's not a lot of time left in this game. If we can get a goal here, maybe defend for the rest of it, we'll see. But Danny steps up for the villains in yellow. And he buries it bottom right. The keeper was never going to save that. Ever since that game where Wayne missed the penalty and Kieran missed the penalty, we needed someone to step up. And Danny did. And ever since, he's been a penalty taker. And Danny has been ever so reliable with penalties. And he stepped up when we needed him. That could be the penalty that helps us win this game to get 3 points. And what a massive 3 points that would be in the title charge. Winning here against Northwest Wolves at home. We can see as well, Ivan, just his maturity. Just the fact that he's had the ball there and he just rolled it on the floor for a little bit. Just wasting a few more seconds. It's stuff like that that he's improved in so much. And we really needed that in our keeper. And I'm glad Ivan's, taken the criticism on board. And he's actually improved in that sense, But not long left. About 12 minutes left to play. There's probably going to be at least 4 or 5 minutes left of stoppage time because there have been a few players that have gone down injured. So another goal here would have been important. Wow. The boys in yellow have been absolutely pumping these shots outside of the box. But to be fair, the keeper's been doing well to keep them out. But look at this. The fundamentals of the Villa play. Winning the first and second balls. And look at this great football. Kaz into Pedram. Pedram into Alexi. Alexi's going to find Leicester out wide. Leicester's going to hold it up. Finds Kaz. Kaz is going to find Danny outside of the box. Danny's going to find Leicester in space. Leicester turns his man in the box. He shoots. And through the keeper's legs. What a beautiful goal. That is Maida Villa football right there. From the halfway line, the boys made about 10 passes. Worked it. Drew in the defenders of Northwest Wolves. Found their free man, the free teammate. Worked the ball so nicely. Look at this here. Pedram finds Alexi. Alexi always a threat on this left-hand side. Leicester drifts out wide from the striker position. He finds Kaz in space. Kaz with the important pass into Danny. And Danny drags him up, 3 man with him. Finds Leicester in space. And Leicester does it all himself. Turns in and fires the ball between the legs of the keeper. It's 82 minutes in the game. About 8 minutes plus stoppage time to be played. And Maida Villa is winning 3-1. And what could be a crucial deciding game if we want to win this title. Kaz is going to come off. Sketch, aka Ruben, is going to come on to help a bit with just controlling the game, defending it a bit. Again, another veteran, calm mind, leader in the team. Look at that, Ivan grabbing the ball, taking his time. There's absolutely no rush. And yeah, the man of the match, sponsored by Magic Bubble Drink, has to go to Leicester. 2 goals. He won the penalty as well. Ever since that moment, unfortunately, where Pedro got injured, hopefully a speedy recovery for him. Leicester has come on and he's absolutely bossed it. He's dominated the show. He's been a thorn in this Northwest Wolves team side. He's been absolutely unstoppable. And I'm so glad that Leicester's playing on our team and not against us because, wow, that would be annoying. And look at that. Some fights breaking out on the side as well. Rory talking a bit of rubbish with the left back of the team. They've been talking rubbish the whole game. We're going to give it back to them. And Leicester have some nice feet. He pops a shot off. Great save from the keeper. But surely the ref has got to blow the whistle soon. Surely. He's going to find Leicester in the middle. He's going to fall back to Leicester. And the referee has blown the whistle. After a long 94 minutes of play. That's the full time. Maida Villa FC 3. Northwest Wolves 1. From the start of the game, where their number 31 scored an incredible free kick and did the Sui celebration on us, to that, what a performance. And this is what the table looks like now. We are currently first with 3 games left to play, 37 points. What a massive win. I believe now the only team, if we win our next game, that can catch us is Whetstone FC. So make sure you stay tuned when next game we play the game against our all-time rivals Cricklewood away to possibly win the league at their home stadium. You're not going to want to miss it. I appreciate you guys all for watching. Any of you guys that have been following the Maida Villa journey, I appreciate it. And this is the player that scored the free kick against us, reminding us on the back of his shirt what the score is, 3-1. What a guy, I appreciate that a lot. You have to give it to him though, it was a great strike on the free kick. Yeah, what a performance from the boys. If you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. Boys, we are so close to the end of the season. We'll see you next time.